Would you dare to live for 40 days in complete darkness, where sunlight is just a faint memory and terrifying silence envelops all your senses? In 2021, 15 volunteers participated in a special experiment by venturing deep into a cave in France. Not only did they live completely isolated from the outside world, but they also faced unprecedented psychological and survival challenges in their lives. That sounds terrifying, doesn't it? But the truth is even worse. For 40 straight days, no one came looking for them. The main reason is that this isn't an ordinary disappearance, but a bizarre, meticulously prepared experiment. This experiment revealed many surprising insights into human adaptability. In an environment devoid of light, without clocks or any schedules, their perception of time had completely shifted. Some believe that only 30 days have passed because they've grown accustomed to the darkness, or perhaps the darkness itself has distorted the flow of time. However, as remarkable as human adaptability is, surely no one would want to spend their entire life underground, isolated from sunlight and fresh air. But interestingly, right beneath our feet, deep underground, lies an entirely different world. That is the world of creatures dwelling in eternal darkness, where light becomes something so distant it seems almost untouchable. Air is a finite resource, and the laws of life now demand change. Have you ever wondered how these creatures can still survive in such harsh environments? What do they eat, how do they breathe, and how do they reproduce? Is there a secret hidden deep within the earth powerful enough to change how we perceive life itself? Let's embark together on a journey to explore the mysterious underground world right beneath our feet. You are about to discover a world full of mysteries and exciting surprises. To the ends of the earth, the gateway to the underworld. Just beneath our feet, mere meters below the ground, lies a strange world teeming with life and full of surprises. The surface soil layer, ranging from 0 to 4 meters deep, is not merely a shell covering the planet. Not only that, but this is also home to millions of organisms, constantly active, contributing to maintaining the balance of the global ecosystem. The most outstanding in the group is Dundat, a team of passionate and dedicated environmental engineers. No need for eyes, no need for light. They dig and burrow solely by sensing through receptors on their skin. Our work may seem simple, but it holds immense significance. Dundat not only improves soil fertility but also accelerates the decomposition of organic matter, provides a precious source of nutrition for crops. Living on this same soil layer with Dun are other familiar inhabitants like Xcoff. They dig small holes in the ground to hide from enemies, retain body moisture, and survive the harsh winter. But when it comes to masterful tunnel digging, no creature surpasses them all. These tiny creatures use their front legs like miniature shovels, digging long tunnels to hunt insects and worms. Underground, a mole can dig between 10 to 20 meters of tunnels per day. And their tunnel systems can sometimes stretch up to 300 meters. Even more surprisingly, some shrews fiercely defend territories as large as 1 hectare. The wall surrounding the soccer field is covered with a layer of white powder. King of tunnelers, this strange creature is neither a mouse nor a shrew, but their tunneling ability far surpasses any competitor. A group of about 10 mice, their fur bristling like strings of beads, can create underground labyrinths up to 2.8 kilometers long. That is an unbelievable feat for such tiny creatures. This underworld is not just a haven for the lowly, but also conceals truly powerful empires. The ants are a prime example. Ants dig intricate tunnels and create vast chambers underground to provide food and habitat for millions of individuals. Did you know that the largest ant colony ever discovered by humans spans over 6,000 kilometers? From Italy, through France, and then to Spain. The Argentine ant created this, and it's the clearest evidence for the intelligent and wondrously organized life just beneath the soil beneath our feet. In addition to the aforementioned species, the topsoil layer is also home to countless other organisms. Diligent beetles haul organic waste back to their burrows to decompose it, convert them into nutrients and return them to the soil. Spiders and centipedes are the silent assassins of the night, ready to take down their prey with sprawling webs or lethal venom. This soil layer is where the plant roots tightly intertwine with fungal filaments. The tree provides nutrients to the fungus, while the fungus helps the tree absorb essential minerals such as phosphorus and nitrogen. This is an ideal symbiotic relationship, enabling both species to coexist and contributing to the stability of the land. The surface soil may seem familiar, yet it conceals countless mysteries and a fierce vitality. Here, millions of creatures coexist, both cooperating and competing, creating a vibrant underground world while maintaining a harmonious balance. However, the deeper one descends, the harsher the environment becomes, where darkness envelops all and life seems to defy the very laws of nature. What awaits us in the depths below? Venture deeper to discover a world entirely unlike our own, where every boundary of survival is pushed to the absolute limit. The transitional layer, the boundary between light and darkness. Just beneath that familiar surface, mere meters below us, an entirely different world begins to reveal itself. This area is called the transition zone, marking the boundary between light and complete darkness. Where the environment grows increasingly harsh, the soft, moist soil and abundant life vanish. The relay layer opens the door to a mysterious world, full of challenges yet utterly wondrous. Digging down about 4 meters, the soil gradually becomes harder and colder. This is the home of strange creatures, those who have learned to master the darkness and survive in seemingly impossible conditions. Here, the struggle for survival is not merely a simple competition, but also a journey of adapting to nature's ruthless laws. Imagine, at a depth of 5 meters, you would discover fox burrows dug deep underground. These caves did not form naturally, their existence has a reason. They were carefully constructed to maintain a stable temperature, stay safe from predators, and serve as an ideal place for the mother fox to raise her young. A fox den is not just a shelter but also a testament to the remarkable ingenuity and survival instincts of animals living in the wild. When diving about 10 meters deeper into this layer, we begin to encounter strange creatures like ghostly water lilies. They have no eyes, nor any vibrant colors. Their pale, nearly translucent appearance allows them to blend effortlessly into the shadows. This species of mole uses its sharp teeth to dig and consume soil, while living entirely in perpetual darkness. The appearance of the ghost lotus in this layer of soil not only adds to the mystique of the underground world but also demonstrates the miraculous adaptability of life. When diving to a depth of about 20 meters, the surrounding environment changes noticeably. Oxygen becomes thinner, darkness completely envelops, and water pressure increases significantly. But right here, life still stubbornly finds a way. At this depth, the soil contains a large number of unique microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and various species of actinomycetes. These organisms play a crucial role in decomposing organic matter, converting nutrients, and maintaining soil ecosystem balance. But the most miraculous thing happened when we reached a depth of 50 meters, where oxygen was nearly gone. The temperature stabilized and grew pleasantly cool. Here, life doesn't just adapt, it almost completely transforms. Scientists have discovered a unique species of worm named Halocephalobus manfator*, living at an astonishing depth in South African gold mines. They survive by feeding on bacteria in the water and are adapted to high-pressure conditions and temperatures up to 37 degrees Celsius. This is one of the deepest living species ever discovered, proving that life can exist even in places once thought impossible. At this depth, we also discovered an interesting phenomenon: underground water streams, mineral oil, and organic compounds. This is a precious life source for bizarre bacteria like Densfung for Borejo vulgaris, a species capable of breathing sulfur instead of oxygen. In environments lacking basic conditions, they thrive by absorbing organic matter from decomposing organisms in the water. This type of bacteria can even break down toxic metals like uranium, showcasing promising potential for widespread application in environmental pollution treatment. The Chin Chuan is not only a place where life knows how to adapt, but also a powerful testament to the great strength of nature. The creatures here have turned the harshest conditions into a shared home, far beyond any limits humans could imagine. As we delve deeper into the earth, the transmission signal gradually gets blocked by layers of frigid rock and soil, where pressure and temperature rise abruptly. In this place, darkness reigns supreme like a king, where only the most bizarre creatures can survive. Our journey is not yet over, for countless mysteries still lie ahead, waiting to be discovered. The deep underground, where eternal darkness reigns. Beneath the transition layer, we step into an entirely unfamiliar world. Deep beneath the earth, where eternal darkness reigns and harsh conditions prevail. This is no place for the mediocre. That is the realm of bizarre creatures with survival abilities far beyond human imagination. The deep soil layer is not only a place that tests the limits of survival but also holds mysteries that astonish the scientific community. At a depth of about 100 meters, sunlight can no longer penetrate at all, and water pressure begins to increase significantly. The atmosphere here is so thin that there's almost no oxygen, making it impossible for most land-dwelling creatures to survive. Yet even amidst that darkness and suffocation, life still burned quietly, never extinguished. Instead, it gradually adapted and quietly rose in unexpectedly remarkable ways. Deep beneath the earth, billions of microorganisms silently thrive, forming a mysterious ecosystem. One of the most remarkable bacterial species in the deep soil layer is Vibrio vincris*. Unlike us, who breathe oxygen, they respire using sulfur, a chemical that is toxic to humans. Under oxygen-deficient conditions, these bacteria still thrive vigorously, metabolizing sulfur into energy to sustain their vital functions. They can even absorb heavy metals such as uranium, opening up potential applications in treating environments contaminated with radioactive substances. Continuing deeper down, at around 500 meters, we will reach the bedrock layer, a place almost entirely isolated from life on the surface. Here, the pressure surges dramatically, reaching 50 times that of atmospheric pressure at ground level, while the temperature can be 10 to 15 degrees Celsius higher than the surrounding environment. This condition may seem incapable of sustaining life at first glance, but in reality, that is merely a mistaken assumption. One of the most remarkable discoveries in the bedrock layer is the bacterium *Disinforidis andrax viator*, found nearly 3 kilometers deep in South African gold mines. This bacterium nearly defies all definitions of life as it requires neither sunlight nor oxygen to survive. Organisms survive by harnessing chemical energy from reactions, utilizing water and minerals in rocks. This is a completely self-sufficient form of life, independent of any energy sources from Earth's surface. The most notable aspect is their extremely slow metabolic process. In this harsh environment, the species Disinforidis andrax viator** reproduces only once every 100 to 1,000 years. When faced with extremely harsh conditions, they can automatically destroy part of their body to form a cyst, a type of hibernation that can last for thousands of years, waiting for favorable conditions to revive. Their existence makes us wonder, could life survive in even harsher places, such as on other planets? The deep soil layer not only contains bacteria but also serves as a pathway for groundwater, minerals, and oil to circulate. These waters hold precious nutrients, forming an essential energy source that sustains life for the creatures here. Microorganisms often live in clustered groups, supporting one another to share the scarce energy resources. Some bacteria can convert methane gas into electrons, while other species use these electrons to generate energy. This is a closed, self-sustaining living system, completely isolated from the outside world. Diving deeper, the temperature suddenly spiked. At a depth of about 2.8 kilometers, the pressure reaches hundreds of atmospheres, and the temperature can exceed 40 degrees Celsius. Here are the two English translation options, depending on context. However, even in such harsh circumstances, these bizarre creatures can still survive. Some bacteria, such as the ACHEER group, have developed a special protective membrane that allows them to withstand high pressure and temperature. Another remarkable discovery in the deep soil layer is the existence of bacteria that survive by relying on linked fuel plates. Instead of absorbing energy from organic matter, they metabolize CO2 and sulfur to produce energy, a process similar to photosynthesis but without the need for light. This evokes fascinating thoughts. If life is capable of existing here, could it also arise on other planets like Mars or icy moons such as Europa? The deep land is not only proof of extraordinary vitality that can adapt to any circumstance, but also opens up opportunities for humanity to explore the potential for survival in extraterrestrial environments. Creatures that thrive in complete darkness, without the need for sunlight or oxygen, prove that life can evolve in ways far beyond our imagination. Each time we dig deeper into the earth, we take another step into a mysterious world that humanity has only just begun to explore. This is not merely a journey to uncover the secrets of our planet, but also an opportunity to decode the greater mysteries of the universe. Keep exploring, for each deeper layer is just the beginning of the wonders hidden beneath. The deepest soil layer reaches the boundary of life. As we venture deep into the earth, beyond 4,000 meters, we enter a completely different world. Here, darkness is not merely the absence of light but has become the absolute ruler. Here, the pressure crushes everything, the heat rises high enough to boil water right on the ground, and oxygen becomes a luxury. It's strange, even in the harshest conditions where survival seems impossible, life quietly persists. At this depth, the pressure reaches levels equivalent to 1,000 meters of water. That's like the weight of 1,000 refrigerators pressing down on your palm. The temperature reaches over 120 degrees Celsius, creating an extremely harsh environment where humans cannot survive for more than a few seconds without special protective gear. Yet, deep within the fissures of the rock layer, water remains in liquid form due to the extreme pressure. And it was these very fissures that became the refuge of bizarre creatures, survivors from a distant geological age. One of the astonishing discoveries at this depth is the bacteria species Disenforudit androphyeta. The bold traveler who dares to think and dare to act. This is a creature that can survive without sunlight, oxygen, or any organic nutrients. Instead, they derive energy from chemical reactions between water and radioactive minerals such as uranium or thorium. The existence of Disenforudit androphyeta is like a tale that transcends all boundaries, proving that life is not bound by the laws we once believed to be immutable. This bacterium lives at an unbelievably slow pace. In a land where resources are extremely scarce, Disenforudit androphyeta distributes food only once every 100 to 1,000 years. When environmental conditions become too harsh, they can automatically break down part of their bodies to form a cyst, a dormant state capable of surviving for thousands of years, awaiting favorable conditions to revive. They have not only existed for thousands of years but have also resiliently endured Earth's most extreme geological changes. Not only is Disenforudit androphyeta found here, but this soil layer is also home to many other strange microbial groups, including species from the Achaea family. These creatures have evolved a special shell to withstand immense pressure and extreme temperatures. In the narrow crevices of soil and rock, they work together, forming clusters of microorganisms that thrive through symbiotic relationships. Some bacteria in the population metabolize methane from groundwater, releasing electrons, while other species use these electrons to convert sulfur into energy. This is the underground city of Vimo, where every individual contributes to sustaining the entire system. The only energy source in this deep layer originates from the natural radioactive decay within the Earth. Uranium, thorium, and potassium continuously decay, generating heat and chemical reactions, thereby providing the energy source that sustains life on Vimo. This is not just a place of harsh conditions, but also a strange energy factory, nurturing life amidst eternal darkness. As even more astonishing is the existence of these creatures, which not only expand humanity, while also opening up the possibility of detecting life on other planets. If creatures like Disulfurid or Androphyeta can survive without sunlight, could similar life forms be hiding beneath the thick ice on Europa, a moon of Jupiter, or Enceladus, Saturn's satellite? The deepest layer of Earth's soil is not only home to bizarre creatures, but also raises profound questions about life in the universe. The harsh conditions here have taught us a valuable lesson. Life always finds a way to survive, even in seemingly impossible circumstances. This is not just the story of Earth, but also a journey proving that life can surpass all limits once thought impossible by humanity. The journey to explore the deepest lands not only leaves us in awe of nature's power but also unveils new, formidable challenges. Every meter dug deeper is a step into a mysterious world, opening a door to distant planets, where countless strange creatures may be waiting to be discovered. The journey of exploring the depths of the Earth has revealed profound insights into both the limits and the astonishing adaptability of life. Creatures living in extreme conditions like Dasone, Faradite, Adrak, Viator, and the two Archer groups exist in complete darkness, independent of sunlight, surviving solely on energy from chemical reactions. This suggests an intriguing hypothesis. If life can exist deep underground, then it is entirely plausible that it could also emerge in similar environments across the universe. Moons like Europa or Enceladus, with their subsurface oceans and geysers containing signs of organic compounds, have become highly promising candidates. Just like beneath the Earth's surface, energy, geothermal power, and chemical reactions in these environments could facilitate the existence of life without the need for sunlight. Beyond just exploring extraterrestrial life, the lessons from organisms thriving in extreme conditions also hold immense value for humanity. These creatures could help sustain radioactive substances, extract energy from minerals, and even pave the way for hibernation technology, a key factor in long-duration space exploration missions. The depths of the Earth not only reveal secrets about the origins of life on our planet but also ignite hope for the existence of life in distant worlds. From the eternal abyss of darkness beneath the Earth, humanity may find the key to unlocking the vast universe, a realm filled with wonders waiting to be discovered.